Good morning, everybody. Complementary to the technique of standardization of work is simplification of work. Let us understand. See, now the things are standardized. Entire work is standardized, working conditions are standardized, motions are standardized, raw material is standardized, tools are standardized, everything is standardized. Now work is to be simplified. That is, everything is to made more and more simple. Simplification of work aims at eliminating unnecessary types, quality, sizes, weight, design, features, etc. of the products produced and instead concentrating on appropriate varieties of the product. That is to make the things more and more simple. This results in reducing the cost of labor, raw material, tools, machines by way of reduction in inventory, that is stock, and optimum utilization of resources. So standardization of work and simplification of work are complementary to each other. Standards are also maintained and things are made, work is made more and more simplified, more and more simple. This is the technique of scientific management. Another technique of scientific management that we are going to start now is scientific study of work. That is again logical study of work, how the work is to be done logically. This refers to deep analysis of all the activities performed in an organization with the aim of producing the maximum possible quality output at minimum cost. Cost is to be reduced and the productivity, the quality is to be improved. How this will be done? The different scientific studies of work are method study, that is method would be study, and one best method would be searched out. Secondly, motion study, unnecessary movements would be removed. Time study, standard time would be fixed to complete the task. And fatigue study, that is our workers are now to be given rest intervals. Let us study them in detail one by one. Let's start with the method study. Method study refers to identification of most suitable way of performing a particular activity. There may be different ways of doing any activity, but best method, best way is only one. This process of method study, it charts and operates research techniques are used to devise the best way of production, right from the procurement of raw material from the market to the delivery of final product to the consumers. So every method is searched out and best method at every stage is found out. It aims at minimizing the cost, maximizing the quality, maximizing the productivity and consumer satisfaction. The concept of assembly line production was introduced through this method only. So, as per this work study, as per this method study, one best method is searched out and then it is implemented. Second is motion study. How scientifically the motions, the movements of people are decided. It refers to carrying out a study, a research work of movements of people, motions being performed by the workers and machines while doing the job. A movie camera is utilized for the study of body movements to find motions that are productive, incidental, or unproductive. All unproductive movements are removed and the things are settled in such a manner that with only the necessary movements the worker performs his task more effectively and efficiently. It aims at eliminating the unnecessary movement to reduce the time taken to complete a particular job. So I hope that you are clear with the method study and motion study. Now the third one is the time study that we'll understand with the help of animated video.
Time study, as suggested by F.W. Taylor, determines the standard time taken to perform a task. It involves the use of time measuring devices. Here, the supervisor is observing the time taken for performing the task, which comprises picking boxes from the machine, loading them in trolley, and stacking them in a corner. supervisor is taking the readings of the same task being performed by different workers. Manoj, worker 1, took 10 minutes to complete the task. Raju, worker 2, took 8 minutes to complete the task. Pramod, worker 3, took 12 minutes to complete the task. The standard time for performing a task is fixed by taking several readings. Here, the supervisor has taken an average of 3 different readings to determine the standard time. The standard time calculated helps to determine the total work which can be performed by a worker in a day, the number of workers to be employed, and suitable incentive or differential wage schemes.
So this was the time study, how the standard time is fixed to perform any particular task. It refers to the determination of standard time required to complete a specific activity. Average time for doing a particular activity is determined with the help of stopwatch by observing several experiences of the same work as we understood through the video. So this time study, it aims at the estimation of required labor, framing of incentive schemes and determination of labor cost. I hope that you are clear with how the standard time is determined with the help of stopwatch and various experiences observed by the supervisors. Then comes the fatigue study. Fatigue means tiredness. It refers to determination of duration and frequency of rest intervals to complete a particular task. It requires close observation of working environment and employee behavior. It aims at increasing workers' productivity levels by reducing the tiredness, by reducing the fatigue caused by the factors such as long working hours, unsuitable work, unsuitable movements. So all these are observed and proper rest intervals are given to the employees. So I hope that now you are clear with the scientific management of the work, this scientific work management. This was another technique of scientific management. Last but not the least, we are left with one more technique, that is differential piece wage system, that will cover up in the next video. Thank you all.